Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of Megaman X2. We'll be taking on the last two Mavericks, as well as Agile, to get the final Zero piece. We'll also be wrapping up all the collection quests, getting to maximum power. Starting with Crystal Snail here. He's got a heart container right over this way. You have to have the wire sponges weapon in order to get it. So you gotta do some of this. Oh! I was really close. I promise I can do this. It shouldn't take too much longer. Future me, if it takes too long, just skip ahead, okay? Never mind, you didn't need to skip anything, it's all good. Only the second try. That one may be the most difficult heart container to obtain. Well, actually, the second most difficult to obtain. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, we have the right armor again in this stage. And it gets some actual use this time. You need to use the right armor in order to get to where the X-Hunters will be. Which is right up this way. Because you can't destroy these unless you have a right armor. So, yeah. Some quick platforming. You cannot stick to those walls. They're like all crystally or whatever. You gotta like ride these guys up, and we're at Agile. Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. Destruction is at hand. Now, I do have his weakness, Magnet Mine, but I've always found it really easy just to take him on like this. Ignore the fact that I died an episode ago to him. Yeah, you stick to the wall, he should shoot high, and every once in a while he'll dash across. Or not, maybe he'll just keep doing this, okay. Really giving me a run for my money, huh? Ah, never mind, he's still easy. I think I will use Magnet Mine. Yeah, that does tons of damage to him. I may have failed, but you will never live to see Zero. He says as he hands over the final Zero piece. So yeah, now we have all the pieces for Zero. Also, I hate how they put spikes there, that's really mean. Ooh. You can't wall jump up those ones, but you can't wall jump up the ones that are like on the wall, which is kind of dumb. Speaking of dumb, this mini-boss, I'm gonna just activate Charged Up Bubble Splash and let it do its thing. Because I don't care to dodge anything in this one, because you can kill it faster than it can kill you. And I have Giga Crush, if I need to use that. Yeah, it's got two of these little turret guys out now. It doesn't even matter, it's already dead. And I get all the weapon ammo back. Now for another armor piece. You just jump down this pit right after that mini-boss. And here's Dr. Light. Megaman X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your radar optics. It uses some energy, but with it, you'll be able to see objects that you could not see before. Good luck, Megaman. So, this is what you're supposed to use in order to get the chest piece. You just kind of have to use this thing all over the place, but there is no need for that. It would also tell you where the location of the of those spots where you can get the health pickups with Silk Shot. It would also tell you where those are. Gotta make this guy come down. Gotta go faster. You can use the Silk Shot trick in that room, and it brings a bunch of weapon energy. We have no need for that because we are at the snail himself, who is weak to Megaman. His intro's so long. Why? Well, let's get this party started. Now, I enjoy this boss fight, and I also hate it. Because every time you hit him with his weakness, he will slow you down. There's not really much you can do about it, and this happens every single time. But every time he also drops down in a really easy to see location. Let's see how slow I'm moving here. But since he does the same thing every time, it's really easy to dodge him. You can move his shell around. I wasn't fast enough to get to him there, but doesn't matter, he's almost dead anyway. He does take damage when he flings up against the wall, and that's what ended up killing him. And now we have one of the more useful weapons, I'd say, at least in terms of exploration. We got the Crystal Hunter. I can try to reactivate Zero to help, but I need more time before you can reinstall his control chip. Try to slow them down. Good luck. So yeah, since we have all of Zero's pieces, Dr. Kane is gonna put them back together for us. Now, Dr. Kane did not make Mega Man X. He simply found him. He's not even a robot. He's not even like a robotics guy. He's an archaeologist. Dr. Kane is. And he found X in some, like, dig he was doing. And then all the machines you see here, they're referred to as Reploids, because they are all the machines that are in the X series are based off of X himself, except for Zero, who was also found at a different site, but we'll get to that in X4. But there we kind of skimmed over the part where we got a heart tank, the second to last one from Morph Moth stage. You have to freeze a guy in the Crystal Hunter. That's why it's so useful for exploration and such. And we'll be heading into the last Mavericks stage, Overdrive Ostrich, which is... I really like his design. It's just kind of fun. This stage's gimmick are the motorcycles that showed up in the intro stage. And Warthog things. Now, getting this, getting the heart container in this stage can actually be, like, quite a pain. It's really annoying to get. So I'm gonna not do it the way it was intended to be done. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to ride the bike all the way over this way, up this ramp, don't crash anywhere, and then drive it across these spikes in order to get the heart tank, which is at the end there. But if you have the arm piece, Wheel Gator's weapon, and Flame Stag's weapon, you can first grab this Dr. Light capsule, Megaman X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your main drive unit. With it, you will be able to dash while in midair. Use it wisely, Megaman X. This is the leg piece. You finally have all of second armor. And just like the good doctor said, we can now dash in the air, which is what we're going to be using to get this. You can get quite a bit of range off of having both of these go off at the same time. You will die, but you get to keep it, so I'd say it's worth it. Also, first try, let's go. That trick can be a little difficult, because you gotta make sure you're just slightly above the spikes. But now we will be heading into Overdrive Ostrich. This stage is supposed to be like a missile silo, and so one of these missiles is about to shoot off, and you can stand on either side. You can't wall jump up these, but to get to the boss, we're gonna blow up this missile before it can leave. Oh, here he comes. Can't change while the thing's happening. I was able to get him before he does his little invincible dash, which is really nice. Yeah, you hit him with his weakness one time, and he'll just keep doing this. Kind of like Flame Stag. I'm really bad at dodging the sonic slicers that he throws down, but whatever. It doesn't matter all that much. With full armor, we have even more damage resistance. Doesn't matter because he's dead. And now we've got Sonic Slicer. Megaman X, I've located the X-Hunter's base. It's at grid location 00. That's right at the North Pole. Roger, Dr. Kane. I'm on my way. It will take some more time to reactivate Zero. Slow them down, Megaman X. And so we go about 2 seconds north, and there's the North Pole with the X-Hunter's base. Next time, when we are playing Mega Man X, we'll be actually doing the X-Hunter stages. See you then.